All right, hello, beta group, hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss profile for profits. Now this one, I just want to put it together for you guys real quick. I'm going to redo another one for the product, but I wanted you guys to get your profile set up because we will begin to do chatting here. And you want your profile to be attractive to others, so when they're coming and looking at you, you know, a lot of people on Facebook are spying on you and you don't know. And we really want to keep that in mind so we keep our profile fresh and attractive. So we'll start on some things you might already know, but let's just do it and take notes so we make sure and have a complete profile set up for profit. Now the first thing is a no-brainer, but everyone has one, but let's talk about it, which is our picture up here, our cover picture. You know, it's really interesting. A lot of people will go without this, and man, this is your chance to make it stand out. Now you can see I have this, when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. You know, there's pictures to find all over the internet. And the neat thing is, right here, when you hit change cover, you know, you can go in to upload a photo or choose from photos. And if it doesn't fit, it will tell you. So, you know, there's specific dimensions for YouTube, and let's just show you an example. I was going to try and use, let's say, this picture right here, and look at that. Now it doesn't quite fit, but you can drag it, so you just sort of need to experiment. If your picture doesn't fit, it'll come up there and say give you the exact correct size to use, you know. So there's all kinds of places on Google. You can Google adjust pictures, adjust picture size, all kinds of things like that. But you know, I'm not going to focus on this one too much because everyone that I know has a really good photo in this group, so, or a good cover photo. So we're good there. So let's go back. Just remember, let's have one that pops, one that catches an eye. And if you would like, one thing you can do is you see how I customized mine right up here with, in the upper left-hand corner, have the best of days today. And pardon me, right there, you see in the left-hand corner, I type that in myself with a program. So, you know, that's up to you. You can customize it or just simply do this. And we'll go over that right now. One thing you want to do, now you see over here on the back section, you want this section full. You want it to describe what you're doing. Don't leave it blank. Don't leave it full of holes, because people come and look at you here. You know, lack of better words, they scope you out. They read what you are about. That is why it is there. So you can see, I'll give you an example of one that is set up right here. Now we have work and education. I chose, you can see this, Dustin's video marketing, is one of my pages. I chose to use that page. The reason being is because you can make this link, Dustin's video marketing, clickable. See what I mean by here? Watch this. When I click on it, it takes me to that page, that fan page. So if we can get it loaded up. So, you know, that's the neat thing about that. Now let's go back and look how that happens. So we are back here on our regular profile page, and we have gone, we'll start this all over so everyone can see it. We go right here, and we want to fill in the gaps or make it really solid on the left-hand side on the About section over here. So just simply go over here, click the little Manage button or the little Manage pin right here, and that will open it up so we can look at exactly what is in there and do some adjustments. Okay, so you see we have it open here, and let's scroll down a bit. And once again, we want to make sure this is all full. So we made this clickable by, and you can see it right here, I described the page, and then I placed the link. It's very important you place this link here in the description, because that makes this clickable. That enables the link to go to the page that you provide. So let's show you how to do that. If you want this right here, Dustin's video marketing, to take people to the link from your home page, click Edit. And then right here you see Edit. I would simply click on that, and right here, description, I type it in there. And you can see at the very bottom, look at it, ladies and gentlemen, the last thing I've typed in description is my link. So by having that link right there, that enables this to be clickable. And let me show you what it does on the home page. Let's go back real quick. On your profile page, and you want this, so we want to edit this about section, so this will take you to your page. That's something a lot of people don't have. It's free traffic, so I'll just go over it real quick again. Very easy, but very important to do. Once again, we want to make our top about right here a clickable link. You know, I believe, and so do a lot of other people, as opposed to writing your past jobs, definitely put a link here. This is valuable real estate. And a lot of people, when they're coming to your link, scope you out here. So figure out what you want there. A capture page, if you want someone to see another one of your Facebook pages, remember, we will go in here, adjust it by manage, and hit manage sections and open it up. Slowly here. Well, let's see if I can get this going, guys. All right, let's hold on one second here. Okay, very easy to do. Sorry, I stumbled there. We go to manage, and then we'll hit update info. And then once again, if you want your link on your front page on the left-hand side, you will go right here, fill in your description, and place your link last. Now also, while we're judging this, or creating this about section, you can put your school if you want. You know, I chose Think and Grow Rich Universities, you know, sort of a neat little thing. And you know, I've left this blank right here, because this is up to you guys. Relationship, family, you know, that's all individual. If you want to show your relationship, fine. If not, that's fine too. Some people like to brand themselves and not the rest of their significant others or whatnot. This one is totally to you. Anything that you choose is fine for here, because that's very, very personal. And then here, about me, take the time to read mine. Now look at this. You know, I have several links. We have a marketing tips link here, right? We have a link to my opportunity page, my blog system. So you can put links in here, and you can describe exactly what you do. I'm not going to read all this, but make this creative. Follow mine and pattern yours off of this, because people come back here and read about you. Just remember that. So many people have this blank, and we're setting this up for people to come to get to know us. So read this as much as possible. You know, fill it in, read it, and make it attractive to people. You know, fill in the quotations. And even over here, basic information. Again, we all know how to do this, but fill it all out. And go in here under contact information, put your Facebook address, put your Twitter address, your email, put everything you can for people to get a hold of you, except I don't have my real phone number. I don't want my phone ringing off the hook from Facebook. So let's go back here. We know how to get that set up, the About section full. We're going to have our link clickable. So let's go back to the home page, and a couple of other things we will discuss. When we get it set up and attractive for people, let's just sort of go down here and scroll at my page and look at things for a second. You want this front page to be attractive too. So over here on photos, these are going to be the photos that you are tagged in. So you can go back here into your photo section and tag yourself and make these photos appear on the left. I think that's a really good idea. It shows you're out and you're active. It shows me at events with people, hanging out, and that shows you're in the game and moving around. So you don't want this blank. And to be honest, you know, you don't want a bunch of pictures of sunsets and whatnot. Maybe one or two, but use these as adjective pictures, as I like to call them. Adjective pictures. They're showing you what you're doing. They're describing what's going on in your life. So you can see mine there, and I'll have to go back and fill this one in. But again, if you tag yourself in the photos, you will pop up here. And the post. Let's just discuss interaction real quick. Now, you can see my post. I have a theme. You know, I post a lot of quotes, and I display what my life is about on my profile. I suggest you the same. Don't get far-fetched and be posting everything under the moon, every business opportunity. You know, show that you're specific and you're not jumping around from opportunity to opportunity. No one is turned off more than someone that's pitching everything under the sun. So when you come in here and you post your article or your picture image for interaction, you know, you can see right here, this one did pretty well. Remember, 3 shares, hey, that's 190 times 3. But you want to go back here and interact. Anyone that leaves something. Here's Elise Leonard. Look at that. I commented back. And let's go back and look at these. No matter how few results or whatnot, when someone writes, let's go look at here. Here's a nice picture that I put a little quote on. And everyone, you can see, we've got a few here. Everyone that left a comment, I commented back. And you want to do that individually for each person that comments. Each person. Don't group your rebuttal right here where I have Ann, perhaps the most grateful. Don't put Ann and Karen and Debbie, all these people that are in here. Just do them individual because it shows you're talking about them one-on-one. Okay? And we'll go down here and look at some more. You know, you'll see. Now, here's a good example. I leave these posts up. This is someone that asked for my friend request, and I friended them. So I put my post up, or leave their post up, once they put it on my wall. You have the opportunity at any time, if your settings are like this, to hide from the timeline. You can do that if you want. You simply click that, and it'll give you the option right there to hide it. So that's up to you. You know, I leave some things that people post if they're nice and they're in the same train of thought that I deal with. So this is just a couple of things I wanted to go over. You know, we know how to make our profile attractive now. We want as much information as possible about us, as many pictures describing what we do, and when people come to our page, we want to interact. You know, we want to interact with them. And once again, you can see, here's where I put my Facebook page. And everyone interacted. And you can see, Coco Roberts said something. I rebutted right underneath there. That is huge. And you know, I do care about these people, and I like interacting with them. So show that you're a real person. Interact with people. You know, put your page up to make it attractive, full of pictures, full of adjective, and be active on it. And keep engagement really, really active on the page. Post 3 to 5 times a day, more if you want, but however many times you post, be consistent. And that's just a couple of tips to get this page set up right, because now we're going to move on to chatting for profits, and that's where we start making money.